weakness that he has other than being big, you know. So if Wildz is able to catch Atomic playing a little bit too offensive, or a little bit too defensive, that's going to be where he's going to thrive.
About to get into this losers semifinal set. We've got Atomic from Texas and Wildz from Kentucky battling it out for who will face Candle in the losers finals. Starting off early, Wildz is getting a little bit of an advantage, but Atomic's got stage.
That's one thing. Kazuya's out of shield game is a little underrated because every single Kazuya player is really good at parrying, and every single Kazuya player is going to get a grab if they parry any of your aerials. Right away, Wildz gets a punish, but Atomic swings back, couple of down tilts into 2 side Bs, double dip to take that stock off of Wildz.
Crazy first stock coming out from Atomic. Finding that arm rotor off stage is going to take an early kill, but even if it wasn't that close to the edge, I'm pretty sure Wildz was a goner.
Yeah, that arm rotor at that percentage will just shred your stock away, and now Wildz kind of just looking for ways to get close. As we were talking about, it's about whether or not you can catch Rob being defensive, and Atomic has not been forced to do that yet this set.
Now, Atomic is definitely spacing out very well here and not trying to force damage when they're ahead, so I think this is definitely the right choice. But Wildz is obviously fishing for an opening, and he's not afraid to play very patient in his approach. As I say that, of course, he goes for a really risky dash attack that ultimately leads to a stock loss. But I trust that he will figure it out.
Yeah, the game plan is there. And what's been interesting here is that Atomic is not only having success from far away, but also having success from up close. The boxing tools have been there, and Wildz hasn't really been able to swing through in the most effective way. Right there, that F-tilt does exactly that, though.
Yeah, getting back to stage is going to be rough, and if you air dodge down, you're going to lose your life. So, unfortunate first game, very quickly going to Atomic. That was just game 1, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for a long set. You know, I'm going to call it right now. This is going to be a game 5er as well. Yeah,
see, luckily for Wildz, that's very easy to shrug off. You know what I mean? It's not like you were getting outplayed the whole time and like you just couldn't do anything. I have no idea what I could have done better. It's pretty easy to identify what you did poorly in that set, or in that game rather. Absolutely. So just Wildz looking to play a little bit more consistently, play solidly. Wildz has the ability to play calm, play cool in these pressure scenarios, and it's just going to be about whether or not he can bring out that version of himself.
Taking it to Town and City now, yeah, the first stage was a little bit volatile, so having a little bit more space to play with is going to allow for a little bit more stage play, a little bit more spacing out, and it allows Wildz to, approach defensively a lot easier. And once these platforms go away, there's going to be plenty of frame trap options on a lot of these electric when God-Fist combos.
Yeah, the common bans against Kazuya are going to be that FD Kalos Town. Just, I want platforms to escape too. Atomic not opting to do that, and we'll see if he pays the price for it right now, as Wildz is just looking to sit under him and catch these landings. Does so successfully there. Wildz catches Atomic off stage, gets the ledge guard, good shield, and up B out of it.
Town and City difference right there, though. The high ceilings. Oh. Not high enough, though. Wildz takes the first stock.
Definitely not high enough for that. You get caught on the high recovery. Wildz and Kazuya specifically is going to shred you for that every single time. A couple of quick aerials come out, tack on some extra damage. And now it's just can Wildz find another one of those openings.
Wow.
Hey, not with that.
Again, landing as Kazuya is not always the easiest thing. I mean, both of these characters can have some difficulty landing, but Kazuya is obviously going to be the one that has a lot more difficulty getting back to the ground after throwing out an aerial. Right. And Atomic is so ready to punish that, just perfectly, I want to say perfectly spaced F smash, but honestly, just barely well spaced.
Ooh, way off stage. Wildz threatens the chase. Doesn't go for it though, waits on stage. Up smash not quite going to do it. Town and City difference yet again. That shield is a little low for Atomic, and he's got a chance here. Yeah. Arm rotor threatens. Wildz not scared of it though.
You're seeing why Atomic decided to leave the stage open. Arm rotor can kill obscenely early, and that's really fantastic, especially when you're against a heavyweight who doesn't normally die early, but that you can combo early.
Yeah, especially when it's a character like Kazuya that you really don't want to let get rage. You don't want to let him hold on to stocks for a long time. You want to be able to take him as early as possible. But another up B for Wildz. That's 2 in a row now to take a tad bit of a lead here.
Yeah, waited out that spot dodge. I understand the inclination to spot dodge. A grab would make a lot more sense, especially on Town and City. Why are you going for the up B out of shield? You can't kill off the top so early. But Wildz is going for the best option regardless of what kills or what doesn't. And that's how you win these games. This is a fantastic combo. Not going to quite take it. Whoa! But from way uptown, taking him downtown. Atomic has to get back to stage if he wants any chance of saving this game. Arm rotor is going to not kill.
Yeah, surprising to keep that stock. Whoa!
Down air sends up.
Yeah, the weak hit of down air is the last thing Atomic wanted to see. Now stuck in the corner. Wildz is going to eat you up like a piranha. That up B takes all 3 stocks. And now we got a 1-1 series.
Who says you can't kill off the top on Town and City? I think I did earlier, but you can ignore that.
Yeah, you might have said that. You might have.
Look at it. Production is confirming that I said that.
A little thumbs up.
All right, I'm going to stop calling people out.
Yeah, Kazuya, though, definitely a character that's going to kill off the top. And that's the thing. I totally understand the pick to leave that open if you're Atomic, because Rob can just take the nastiest stocks off the side. I've definitely seen that arm rotor kill at like 20% on a ledge guard.
Especially when you can gyro combo Kazuya at early percentages.
Oh, yeah. We've yet to see those gyro combos come out for Atomic. That's one of the things that can make this matchup so volatile in the favor of Rob is those combos.
Yeah.
But Atomic has yet to bust one out.
I like picking Hollow Bastion. It's a smaller stage where you are essentially forcing Kazuya to always make the right choice when coming down from the air. And also having those short ceilings, you're going to get plenty of like grab combos, or I should say grab into up smash or up tilt, up air when you're playing Rob.
Oh!
Wow, very nice.
That's going to be the double nair. And I was actually just about to comment on the fact that offstage has generally been a pretty safe spot for both these characters in this set, as neither player has really opted to go deep. But Wildz finds that confirm and has no problem going for a double nair and make it 2. Not quite.
Well, Atomic tried to get it back air to send it back out. Back air and down air both were going to be a little bit too slow. Wildz was just very quick on recovering.
Yeah, and Wildz very much aware that the moves were going to be too slow to punish him. Do we get a confirm here? Good DI from Wildz? Yes, indeed. Stays alive.
Oh, the ceilings are not short enough, apparently.
Oh, yeah. It was also phenomenal DI from Wildz. That moves so hard. Either random or skill-based, depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
Wildz gets it right, though. And now deep in disadvantage is Atomic. Wildz threatens
wow,
it.
He goes high.
Into that up B.
Incredible. Where was this Wildz game 1? That was fantastic.
Yeah, this Wildz is on some different timing right now. Finds a grab. Doesn't get the biggest punish. Parries hit 1 of arm rotor and still shields the rest. A big opening here. Now offstage is Atomic. And again, it has generally been safe for him. Wildz trying to make him regret it, but he just gets slapped to the other side of the stage.
Yeah, that was great awareness from Wildz, but this is going to be it. Yeah, this was looking really rough for Atomic, and Wildz closes it out in such commanding fashion. That's 3 kills off the top with the move that he's been killing with off the top the whole set, so maybe think twice before going back to Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, Wildz has certainly had this ability to close out these games, as you were saying. If he has a lead, you don't really see Wildz give it up or let somebody chip away at it for a long time and maybe get a comeback. Wildz is typically going to close out those leads when they are gifted to him. And right there, he closes it out comfortably.
Getting into game 4, Wildz is 1 game away from sending Atomic home.
Yeah, Atomic on Hollow Bastion has no problem scrapping. He realized that long distance gameplay didn't work out too well on Town and City. Now Wildz immediately finding these openings, maybe making him have a problem with scrapping. The falling there isn't going to send him the direction Wildz wants, but still tacks on, a measly 89%.
Yeah, not a lot of gyro coming out from Atomic here. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's an ability issue, not able to get it out in time on the stages and with the pressure available, or if it's just a conscious choice. But we saw it so much more in every other set that he's played so far.
Yeah, I've seen him using it a lot more to try and control stage and force Wildz to jump over it. And I like the idea of that, but Wildz has just been coming out on top of that. The gyro, and yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Instead of picking it up, he's going to leave it on the ground and force Wildz to go over it.
Yeah, definitely smart in theory. I've seen Wildz kick that thing a million times, though.
Yeah, Wildz is doing a pretty good job counterplaying that. And the DI on up air is so consistent. Wildz, again, holding on to another stock pretty late, and the rage drive is on deck. Up smash is going to take it.
That was such a good sequence for both players. The roll was correct, but Atomic still knew what the option was after the roll, able to spot dodge and get the kill with the up smash.
Ooh, down air doesn't connect. That definitely would have been the stock for Wildz. And up B takes it again. That's been the story of this set. He keeps finding those.
Can't be above him. I know you want to fall with the nair, but there's just too good of an option, too fast for you to deal with.
Oh, almost caught an extension on that platform. Atomic just, doesn't have a place to be safe on this stage right now.
Yeah, playing right under the platform, it's hard to approach when you can't get in. This is going to be a huge combo, and it's going to kill. Oh. That is the Hollow Bastion difference. Wildz is up a full stock and about to send Atomic home.
Wildz wishes upon a star KO. Looks for another one on the platform, doesn't find it. Atomic reverses.
Holding stage position. Atomic is trying to approach these nairs, the gyros, the lasers. Does find all 3 just now. Wildz takes a ton of damage, gets juggled into the F smash, and suddenly this game is evened up.
Yeah, beautiful sequence there for Atomic to rip himself back into this game. Keeps it close. Tries to extend with the gyro. Doesn't get the chance. Wild's going to pressure on platform. But he winds up getting pressured. This platform has been the story of this game. Whoever's under the platform is the one in a comfortable spot.
Yeah, that's definitely the reason you pick these single platform stages.
Yeah.
And Wildz has had a little bit more time under the platform, but Atomic is able to find a lot of the important openings when under the platform. Verbs Tech not quite landing on the platform, though. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, both these characters are so good at making use of being under that platform. It's just that Wildz has come out on top of it one or two extra times. However, Atomic gets the grab up air, not going to connect. Rage Drive is here, and it's going to connect. That's going to take the last stock off of Atomic, and Wildz closes out the game, closes out the set. We're going to see him in the losers finals now.
Fantastic stuff from Wildz. I mean, that was a great turnaround after that struggle from game one, and every other game from there just looked dominant. I mean, yes, the last game was close, and we have to give credit where credit is due. Atomic did a fantastic job bringing that last game back around, but Wildz just kept the pressure really, really high. It didn't matter what stage he was on. He had the same game plan every single time.